Hello and good evening. My name is John. We're here playing Agony as part of my Steam cleaning series where I go through every game in my Steam library, eventually then arbitrarily rate and or review them to a bit of playtime. Now I don't quite know what this game is. I picked these games out at random. It started in Russian, which I can't speak, but it does have an English option, which I can speak. We're going to start this game and find out together what this is. Mikhail, Kelmich, and Kitils. Don't pick a font that you can't read. Agony. World that has never existed. Prologue. Object in Olga? Oleg? And can't read that. There was a hideous odor in the air. That's a little. There was a hideous odor in the air. The ground was wet and one could hardly see anything but the blackness. Oleg, I am scared. Everything will be okay. Olia, dear. I'm having a rough time too, but we have to endure it. The exit must be somewhere near, believe me. I tried to soothe her, but I doubted myself that we would be able to find it. Olia. Tell me, Oleg, can so much trouble occur to one person in a day? Well, if it hasn't occurred, then it probably can. Olia. I'm so lucky to be with you. Together we can overcome any difficulties, right? Right, Olia. Olia? I'm not saying that right. Together we can do anything, but we can't give up or panic. Olia. Why did we happen to be in such a wrong place at a wrong time? Is it fate? I don't know, but the main thing is not to give up. Keep cheering her up and quickening my pace. Olia walked along. Oleg, I can't see anything. Me too. It's pitch dark. This is the only thing we can do. You don't want to drop dead right here, do you? Of course I don't. Wait, I can hear something. Olia strained an ear and I did the same. I can't hear anything. But I'm sure that I've heard something. The sound is coming from my head. Are you sure? Then hurry up. Maybe the entrance is over there. No, wait. The sounds are strange. That's the Doctor Who sound. You just can't use the Doctor Who sound like that. I can finally hear the sounds too. They had gradually intensified and became clearer. Someone is approaching us, fast like hell. Let's walk on. Give me your hand, Olia. I'm here. Where are you now? In the meantime, the sound has increased. It was obvious that someone was running towards us, producing some kind of growl. I touched the hand of my companion, but suddenly a creature had grabbed Olia, and her hand was torn apart from mine. I could hear a very loud sound that reminded growling. I had no idea what it was, but it had to be some kind of living being which produced keen or rather unheard sounds. Oleg, it has grabbed me! Help! Ah! Run after them. Olia's voice was dying away. The creature moved forward. I started running after it, but it was useless. The creature was moving much faster than I. I was in despair. Now Oleg Lantern had lost the last thing which meant something to him. He was left alone. What kind of creature was that? What happened to Olia and where was she? What kind of creature was that? What happened to Olia and where was she? In line again. I started packing and panicking. It all started so well. I could hardly believe that in the brace of shakes, one could lose everything. Lose it and have absolutely nothing. With the help of my hands, I felt some plates under my feet and sat on it. While I was sitting on it, hundreds of thoughts were whirling in my head. Only a few hours ago, I thought I was the happiest man on earth. I was so wrong. Now I was inside the middle of nowhere and no idea where to go and what to do. It seemed to me that my head was going to explode because of all the thoughts and voices. I was afraid of uncertainty, of the unknown. I was afraid that I might die and rot in these underground slums. I would suddenly disappear as if I'd never existed. It took another minute. I calmed down. My head was full of memories. Chapter 1, Introduction. Yeah. Oh. Finally, this long-awaited day has come. God, I am so happy. Woman. Cheap flowers! Fresh flowers! How much are these roses? They're not roses. 100 rupees for a rose. Rubles for a rose. Just look how beautiful and fresh they are. You won't regret buying them. I'll take 5. Why 5? I reached in my pocket the money, but to my surprise, there wasn't. Shoot. I am Butters. Let me do that read again. Shoot. I am Butters. I must have forgotten it. There we go. That's the line. How can I forget money getting ready for such an important date? I was infuriated by my old absent-mindedness. If I go back, take the money, and then come back to buy the flowers, I'll definitely late for a date, but Olga would appreciate the present. Go on a date. I had lost hope to buy flowers, but I still needed the money. I couldn't go on a date with no money at all. What if we go to a restaurant? I entered my apartment, took the wallet, and counted my left for my salary. Then I walked briskly to Olia's home. She wasn't there yet. Olia was late. I've been waiting about 10 minutes in front of the porch. Several people walked out during this time, throwing suspicious glances at me. She opened the door open again, and Olia came out. Hi, Oleg. Sorry I'm a little late. I thought about what to wear so that she would like it. This is for you. I gave her a rose. I didn't buy the roses. How sweet, Lezik. That's how she called me. You are wonderful. Most beautiful flower for the most beautiful girl in the world. We kissed. Aw. What are we going to do? Go to the cinema. Let's go to the cinema? There's nothing on right now except for Universal Threat and Bloody 91. Why don't we watch one of these films? Let's watch them at my place some other time. Later. Said Olia with a grin. Let's dance in a club. Okay, let's go to the club. Let's dance. It's not a bad idea, but it's always noisy there. I want to speak with you. Okay, then let's just walk along the streets and hang around in our city. Excellent idea. Let's go. You could have offered going for a walk straight away instead of rejecting all mine suggestions, but this is her. It's in her character. And God, she is beautiful. I've known her for some time, but she's never been so stunning. I guess girls really bloom like flowers having reached the age of 19. Olia is such a flower. She has become so passionate, so poignant, but she is still so sweet. Just like a scarlet rose, she is blossoming. To watch her is a blessing. Okay. When she is floating, I am floating with her. When she is sad, I am sad with her. When she wants me, I want her. I am chained to Olia, and she is chained to me, and it seems to me each of us enjoys that. None of our whims and none of our outside influence can impact our union, which I think has started in eternity and cannot be destroyed. I'm sure that'll be fine. I can see that she's playing with me, and she can see that I'm playing with her. It turns me on. I still can feel her security, and I share mine with her. I am 22. I haven't lived long enough to understand life fully, to know women. But it seems to me that is enough to be a good judge of people's character. I have often been indecisive in relationships with women. I have been shy, and I've never let myself make moves, behaved like the leader, or shown my strength. With time, I developed a clear vision of women's desires. I realize that they like when they are touched. They love nice, unexpected presents, and they enjoy positive vibes. Sometimes even appreciate slight mockery and provocative acts of sexual character. I learn how to enjoy communication, and it sometimes seems to me that I'm able to enter someone's soul, understand, and accept it. Is this a Mary Sue guy writing? Like, oh, I'm 22, but I know. At 22, I know things. Curious that at some point in my life, I started feeling like a hot guy, really hot, maybe more energetic, more sensual. I don't know, maybe even more masculine. A hot guy from Prologue in Moscow. I became even more quick-tempered after the army service, for the benefit of my homeland. I doubt that I've been any use, but my character became firmer. I became more confident and stronger. However, I also became more nervous and ruder. I've been having nightmares for some time. I started drinking. When I met Olia again, my childhood friend, I forgot all about my troubles at once. I fell in love with her, and this was feeling stronger than many years. Certain parts of my soul, soft and sweet, came back, and I became what I am now. Right now, I have everything. An apartment, income that is more or less stable, love. What else do I need for happiness? I'm sure that pretty soon I'll find a nice job, but meanwhile, I work as a guard at a private enterprise, but you have to begin somewhere, right? I'm well versed in shooting. I can fight and speak well. I even know a bit of English. I dream of a bright future and hope that it'll be bright as my present. Finally, I am strong, young, energetic, and hot. I am Oleg Lantunin. Oh, listen, my brother has asked for a toy for his birthday. I can't find it in any shop. Let's drop in this one. Maybe we'll find it there. He pointed to a shop. Okay, let's have a look. No, wait for me here. I'll be back in a moment. I had a strange feeling. I turned back. It was already dark. Nothing surprising. We had already been walking in the city for 3 hours. I wanted to smoke. I have brought cigarettes and started smoking. Okay. Leaning against the wall of the house. There are people in the street. I went back, having thrown the cigarette butt straight into the bin. Olia was walking towards me. How are you? Have you missed me? No, it's all right. Let's go. It's late. And quit smoking. Let's go. Where do you want to go? To my place. Do you mind going to my place? I'd love to go to your place. By the way, have you found what your brother asked for? No, unfortunately I haven't. Olia looked me in the eyes intensely, and I answered her with a long kiss on her lips. There were very few people in the area. All shops were closed, and we were standing in a very dark alley side Dark alley sideways of the back exit of the... Oleg. Yes. Aaliyah was really hot right now. I could literally feel... Oh, jeez. Also, I don't know if this music is licensed or not. It sounds really familiar. Suddenly, the door opened and several people came out. The light coming from the building had lit still its people. One of them shouted, "Get on your knees!" And one of the people obeyed frantically. Oh god, who are these? Hush. I pressed a finger to her lips. Where's my money, you miserable bastard? I asked once, where's my money? Please, I'll give everything back. Do you think we can be joked with? You are mistaken. We are serious people. Deal with it, Timur. Timur. That name sounds familiar. Hey, Bayon, wait a minute. Do you really need to get rid of him? When he's dead, he will be completely useless to us. F that. What F that? Do not interfere, Vano, or do you want a bullet in your forehead? Interfere. Perhaps I can save the man. I don't know who he is, but if I have a chance to prevent a crime, I have to use it. I think I wanted help because of my experience in the army. Stay here. What? Oleg, where are you going? No, wait. I denounced Lilia and rushed to the men. Hey, what's happening here? Who are you? What do you say? Do you want to say goodbye to your life? Let him go. Go away, I'll call the police. Just get away from here. Vanya, really, there's no need to kill anyone. Let's just get out of here. Take him. He might be of some use for us. There's no need to kill anyone. Yes, sure. And what should we do about him? If he can live, I'll pretend that I haven't seen anything. None of my business. Right, none of yours. And you interfered. Oh, no! The man whose name was Brian Bayon pointed a gun at me and shot. Pain burst my body from the inside, and I fell down. What about Olia? Will she run away? That's the main thing. They mustn't kill her. Those are my final thoughts. The end. Well, that was my speedrun of the Agony. You know, it's really tough to take a full evaluation of a game that was not written in my native language. Now, this is clearly Russian first, and there's nothing wrong with that. I am a limited person who cannot really understand Russian, so it's hard for me to go with and say, hey, the writing was a little stiff, or the characterizations were weird, because it's a translated game. Now, my argument would be, you know, maybe not offer it translated if you weren't going to put the effort into to get it up to snuff. But let's assume the translation was, you know, the theming and intending was there. The main character is kind of just, like I said, a Mary Sue, like, oh, I'm hot and I'm smart and I'm, you know, success, you know, I'm skilled and all that kind of stuff. Like, it felt like, and I assume we get to some point where there's, you know, a bunch of horror and things down the line, but I don't feel compelled to go through another run of it. And whenever I review a game, it's always, do I want to play more of it after the brief amount of time I played here? And the answer for this one is no. Not, you know, the art selection of just still photographs from around the area. Like, maybe that's their budget, but didn't really bring me into the experience. And even with that opening prologue, I don't feel like a mystery I want to invest in. Agony!